Good afternoon to you one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Aphmau teams back here with a little bit of Minecraft to end the week. Hope everybody's had themselves a wonderful week here, friends. It has been a nice one for me. I've been pretty happy with having the time that I've had and happy to be here as well to have the opportunity to hang out with all of you for a little bit here today. It's been a minute since I've been here on YouTube to do some streaming, and for that I apologize. It just I've been very busy over on streaming, of course, on Twitch, as I have been doing, and then also doing recordings, all that jazz. So I'm a bit busy boy, but that's okay, cause I'm here now and I'm ready to chat with you guys for a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little bit of Minecraft on my own community Minecraft server. This is the Shadow Temple community Minecraft server. It's like legitimately the server that is in my particular personal space. And we stream on there from every so often. We have fun over there. So yeah, I'm just going to work on my project there for a little bit here today and chat with you guys. These streams especially are the ones that I know people have a lot of questions about Aphmau stuff or voice acting stuff or stuff that I do and things like that. So I want to give an opportunity for people to ask those questions every so often, so that way it doesn't bleed over into everything. So yeah, like if you go over to my Twitch streams, like I'll be doing this Twitch stream tonight actually with my wife. Marissa and I are going to be playing a game over on Twitch later this evening, which is going to be like a point-and-click adventure game, which will be super fun. But I don't usually talk about Aphmau stuff on those Twitch streams. But over here on YouTube, I'm happy to do that and hang out with you guys and again do some chatting. The other thing to note as we get started here, friends, is that I also... Hold on, I'm going to move my camera a little bit here. Another thing to note is that I have something coming up next week. Those of you who've been at a couple of these streams know how this goes. But I will be doing another Streamily autograph live signing next week. Just in time for the holidays rolling on up. It is time to perhaps pick up yourself a signed autograph poster of yours truly. Not of me personally. There's not a picture of me out there. But of the guy that I play for the Aphmau channel. We have both Minor Demons Pierce and Modern Everyday Pierce, both of which have beautiful posters over at the Streamly site. Link at the top of the chat there, that you could purchase either as a live signed thing where I put your name on it and I write whatever you want on it within reason. Or you could just pick up one as is. And it's just nice signed as right there for you. Both of those are available over on the Streamly store. Be sure to check those out. All right, let me get some music going here, and then we'll get on the server and we'll have ourselves a nice little time, yeah? Let me Katamari. I'll just, people are liking the Katamari music, so I'll just get Katamari going again here. I just got to find the original. Just got to find the original soundtrack for this thing. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding it. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. All right, let's start it up here. Turn a little bit of the music up, of course. Let's see here. Scrolling back up towards the top. A lot of people saying hi, of course. Let's see here. When will it start? Right now! What do you think will happen in Minor Demon Season 2? Well, I assume the Deimos will head over to Deimos, right? I think that's just the place they're from also, right? They're from the planet, like the alternate dimension world planet of Deimos. And we'll have to go save Ava, right? Hope the voice actor for Noah is okay. He streams on Twitch if you want to go check him out. I believe his channel is Mihai Zeta over on Twitch. If you want to go check out his channel sometime. What D&D class do you think Pierce would be? I think a ranger. A really dumb ranger whose animal companion is in fact a sheep. I think that is really the true answer. Is he would be a not very good ranger, but pretty strong. I'm thinking this might be a deep dive, but there's a character named Minsk in the D&D world who's exactly that, a big old himbo ranger whose animal companion is a hamster. And I really think Pierce could pull that off, except with a sheep instead. How is everybody in the VAs and cast? Everybody's doing well. Yeah, just actually got to play. I mean, obviously I've been doing plenty of Minecraft stuff with the cast. But we actually played some RV There Yet, a new co-op game that I played with Corinne, who plays Kim, and James, who plays Rise. We played that on Wednesday over on Twitch. The first episode that I cut up for YouTube will be coming out in an hour from now. So you'll be able to watch that here on YouTube later on. My beard, it's true, I have one. I do grow it from time to time. I like having a beard. I don't know. Lengthens the face, and I like that look. I do not have Aph available for chat, friends. Sorry. You're opening musical shows tomorrow. Blaze, what musical are you doing? I do love musicals. Where's my beautiful wife? She'll be on stream on Twitch later tonight, but right now she is working because she does that for a living. You pick great music? Well, I'm glad you like it. This is all Katamari, because it's all good. Do I like Kim? Me, the voice actor, enjoys the character Kim immensely. I think I do love a little chaos gremlin. If I did not play Pierce, that's probably either that or Zane would be the two that I'd want to play second to playing Pierce. If you're asking, do I like the person who plays Kim? Also, yes, she's very cool. Corinne and I hang out quite a bit. If you're asking about shipping purposes, I'm married to a wonderful lady who's upstairs right there. So, I guess. If you have questions, just ask them. As opposed to if you tell me you're going to ask a question, I'll read that, but it might not necessarily catch your question. So you might as well just ask the question outright, and then hopefully I'll see it. You draw a fan art of me and Pierce together? Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you. How's Jess doing? Pretty good. Yeah, I think so. I mean, busy, so busy. Right now, we're, the channel puts out videos pretty much, the Minecraft channel puts out videos every day, and then Roblox, and then the stories. Oh, I don't even remember what that channel is. It called Diaries now? Is it called Stories? Is it the name of that channel changes more often than I can keep track of. But that channel also gets videos, and we're going into Thanksgiving here in the United States next week. So a lot of people who would otherwise be making stuff are going to try to not be making stuff next week, which means in order to make sure the videos still come out, we have to make more videos now. So that way we're set for Thanksgiving, and then we're already planning for Christmas as well, because otherwise people also want to have time to not be doing stuff during that time. So this is just how it be. Would you ever make the Aphmau cast as a sim character? Oh man, I haven't played The Sims in a long time. I'm talking old man long time. I have not played Sims since the release of The Sims Unleashed, which was like one of the very first DLCs for The Sims way back when. I don't know. I was more of a roller coaster tycoon guy growing up. Let's see here. Portrait of a Young Woman. That's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited that you get to do something like that. It's very fun. You should say no. No. There you go. You got it. What's my favorite Christmas movie? Claus. Claus, the Netflix original that's like animated and stuff. J.K. Simmons plays Santa Claus. It's really good. It's definitely my favorite. It's so good. Cat Maniac, you gotta finish that question. Can you tell me which? I don't know which is which. Peak video with Keston? Yeah, it was super fun. Can I shout you out, Jacob Noble? I could never shout you out, Jacob Noble. I don't know where I'd start, Jacob Noble. Can you have a shout out, Dog Cat? No, as I just told Jacob Noble, I can't do that for you, Dog Cat. Can you tell us about a new series coming out? I cannot. Raspy voice characters, Keston he's good. He's good. So is Demon Pierce, of course. Streamler of the Aphmau crew. I'm glad you like that stuff. It's fun. Hold on. Sorry, I talked too fast and I sneezed. You get a shout out for your daughter Sophie's birthday. She loves our vids. Happy birthday to you, Sophie, out there. Happy birthday. Who's my favorite Aphmau character? Pierce. Was my favorite character in Mind Street. No one, because Pierce isn't in it. Young version lead. Cool. Very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool. I hope to be in a musical someday. I would love nothing more. I mean, I actually disagree. There are things I'd probably love more than being in a musical, but it'd be pretty cool. Jingle Bells. Pierce smells Kimmelite and egg. Pierce Mobile lost the wheel and Ian got away. You can tell Aphmau made something for her on your channel. You should just you should tag her and stuff like that. There'd be better chance of her catching it than me. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to. As soon as I get to the bottom of chat, then I will start the video game. Yeah, again, friends, if you made something for Aphmau and stuff, I do recommend you like tagging her on social media and things like that. That's probably a better way for her to see it than me trying to keep track of those things. Cats or dogs, what do you prefer? I like, I mean, I've got a dog right now. I do enjoy cats, but I do love how much more dogs are like into you, if that makes sense. Cats tolerate you. Dogs, like, want you. You know, there's a little bit of a difference there on how those two different animals kind of treat you. Your Pierce Reminder Demons for Halloween? Heck yeah. I was me for Halloween. I didn't go out for Halloween this time, which is a shame. How is Ben? Bento's doing great. I actually took him to the vet today, so he's not happy with me. But he went to the vet today. He had, you know, he's doing fine. I hadn't taken him in a while, so he got his shots and all that jazz. But he's doing fine. He's doing good. Is he sleeping? Yeah, he's sleeping on the couch upstairs right now. He usually wakes up right around 5, 6 o'clock my time and then goes crazy. But right now he's just chilling. All right, I'm gonna get some Minecraft going here, friends, and then we'll keep chatting though, of course. Can you shout me out one more time so you can catch it on the vid? I can't do that, Jacob Noble. Once again, I don't know. Like, I feel like I should charge people like Jacob Noble for doing shout outs like this. That I'm definitely not doing, to be clear. Do I have any siblings? I have a younger sister, yeah. Not much younger, just like 2 years younger than I. So, you know, she's also essentially my age. But yes, I do have a younger sister. Mr. Beast! We're here in my Minecraft server where this dog has 10 minutes to try and defeating the Ender Dragon to win a Tesla Model 3. No. I saw that Mr. Beast is building an entire theme park out in Saudi Arabia that I will never be able to go to because I'm probably not getting out there. And it's only been around for 45 days. I'm an amusement park guy, so when I saw that, I was like, rude. Like, even if I'm not like a huge Mr. Beast feast man, like, you know, it still would have been cool to be consulted about it. Proud of my server, thank you. Yeah, this is just my little chunk here, along with my wife. This is our little house that we have. But everybody is pretty well spread out on this server. We've got a lot of different spots that people hang out on and build in their spaces and stuff like that. So, cool. Aphmau is not playing with me today, friends. This is just my own server for the Shadow Temple community, by the way. Over on my Twitch channel and on my Discord server, we have ourselves a pretty solid little community. And you can actually play on this server. Yes, you. Couple things about it, though. Number one, it's a Java-based Minecraft server, so all you tablet players and Switch players and yada, yada, yadas would have to get some sort of PC that could play Java-based Minecraft, because we use modded Minecraft, and that's all that stuff. Number two, it is a Patreon exclusive. If people want to join on up, they can do so by joining up on the Patreon, where you can get yourself some very lovely things, like access to this server. Is it possible to play on Aphmau's server? Literally, yes. In the sense that I go play on Aphmau's server. But if you're asking if you can, no, probably not. You have to understand that if Jess could, I am sure she absolutely would play with fans. But as it stands, she is an incredibly busy woman. Like, busier than I would ever want to be in my life. And so, as a result, no, she doesn't have time to play with fans. That said, I do recommend checking out Aphmau Shuki, the Roblox channel that Aphmau that uses. I don't know if you guys have watched that or not. But she does play Roblox over on there, obviously both for videos, but also live lately. And so, you know, if you get yourself into a situation where maybe, just maybe, you want to you play some Roblox out there, you might have the opportunity to hang out with her and check that out. What's my favorite block that's not wool? It's going to sound silly, but the classic cobblestone. I know that sounds kind of boring, but like cobblestone is just the bed. Pardon the poor term of phrase here, but it's the bedrock of Minecraft building. Let's be honest, right? When you get started in Minecraft and you are no longer just digging up dirt and putting it down to keep yourself alive out there, your next bit is that you do have your you get the cobblestone out there, and that's that's what keeps you alive there for a long time, and that's cool. I like that, you know. Let's see here. I missed a whole lot of stuff. Hold on, let me scroll back up here. Posted more shows soon. Cool place. That'll be cool. Excited for you. You were KC and your friend was Aphmau for Halloween. Very, very cool. Is a favorite Sanrio character? Is that Hello Kitty? Because it would probably be Hello Kitty. 2 dogs, 1 apple, 1 7. All right. Your favorite uncle? Well, thanks. Can you do a heart shape with your hands? I'm so bad at the heart shape, but I can do it like. Wait, I should do it like this, because if you're gonna draw something in the heart, then it's not gonna be very useful if my face is in it. There. Do you mind if I call you Pierce? I try to have people not call me Pierce in chat, though. On YouTube, I don't mind it as much. The reason being is I don't own the character Pierce. You'll notice, actually, as I'm playing this, that I don't play as Pierce on the server, because Pierce is not a character I own. And so I always try to make sure that there's a degree of separation between myself and the character, so people aren't like, oh my God, you are Pierce. It's like, I do play the character, I do control him and all that, I do voice him and all that stuff, but ultimately, Aphmau and Catface owns Pierce, so yeah. Long story short, if you call me Pierce, I will probably respond to it over here. I won't respond to it on Twitch, but I'd prefer if you called me Shadow. Do I have any kids? I do not. Do you ever watch Minecraft Diaries? I'm not. Eventually I will, but I haven't done yet. Hello, Rosie. How you doing? I made a girl version of Pierce. You named her Pearl. Pearl's a good gender bend name for Pierce. I do like that.
You're a mean one, Mr. Shadow.
Why am I mean? Huh? Wants to meet Aphmau in real life? Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fun someday. Can I please say yes in my deep voice? Yes. Bracelet you made for your Aphmau team at VidCon? Yes, I do. I've kept all the bracelets that I've gotten. It is, they're very fun. Thank you for that. Do you guys have a graphic novel? You guys have a graphic novel? We do. Yeah, look at this. We got it right here. The Aphmau Searching for Home book right there. Look at that bad boy. And look, Pierce is on the back. Look at that. How about that? Very cool. On Eden Pierce. I don't speculate or talk much about ships myself personally. The biggest reason is that I like you. Go have fun with your ships, friends. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna yucky yum. But when it comes to like characters that I play, and I know the other actors, and they play, I try not to get involved in ships, because then it's like, oh man, I wish I was romantically involved. They're coworkers, so we, like, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, I don't dig into that stuff. But have fun, have your fun. The big Yoshi plush in the background. My wife won that at an arcade last year, and she did not have space in her office, so it is here now. Yeah, that book, very cool, very cool. How do you get the novel? Anywhere you buy books, Amazon, Book Fair, maybe. I don't know if I don't think Scholastic sells it, but other places do. I haven't. I tried to look at my local Barnes & Noble. I don't think it had it, but you can. I think you can order it in. You can also, I think, buy it on the Aphmau.com website. Do you actually like sheep? I have not. I've not dealt with sheep personally enough to really make an opinion. To be honest, someday it would be cool though. Please shout me out. Hi, Iris. I will say, friend, they do it at Barnes & Noble. Okay, oh, cool. When it comes to doing like specific requests in various voices, I don't I'll do the yes because yes. I mean that's classic, right? But if you want like specific, like I want my name and said like I love you blank in this voice, I won't do it on stream. But over on streamly.com/shop/Shadow Temple, that's the one. There's a link at the top of the screen there, friends, at the top of chat. That does include video shoutouts. So if you want, instead of trying to clip it out of this little stream here, if you'd rather, maybe for like a Christmas present or something, you could check that out instead. Click that there button and then get yourself a personalized video shout out that you can then show all your friends and stuff and have it right there. Also, of course, autographed posters there too. We're having ourselves a live signing of those next week. So if you want to check those out and maybe get one in time for Christmas, that would be a good time to get it. God, why do I keep sneezing? Friends, by the way, I appreciate your excitement, but don't put your full names and information out there on the internet, including this in your chat. Just keep yourself safe out there. I think that's an important piece. Who is my favorite character I've voiced? I mean, Pierce is he's the guy I get to keep doing all the time. Like he's so fun. I enjoy him so much. But I have other characters that I enjoy doing too. For one, I have done some characters for some horror games, which has been very fun. Various stuff like that. Otherwise, I mean, really, I've played maybe like a grand total of like 6 characters in terms of voice acting in my life. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely Pierce. Do I roughly know when Minor Demon Season 2 be? I roughly know that it's not now. I really don't. I do not wish to speculate. But I mean, what did they say? Did they say anything about the at VidCon? I don't think I'm gonna say anything beyond what was already at VidCon. But also, I don't know anything, right? My imagining though is that since My Street was announced first before Minor Demon Season 2 was announced at VidCons previously, I'd imagine that Minor Demons is lower in the queue. You know what I mean? Like they would prioritize getting the new season of one of the seasons of My Street out, because right there I think there are 2, right? I imagine they're going to focus on that first, and then Minor Demons will get its due after that, if that makes sense. I don't think it would hit before that. Sorry, my wife just sent me something. Look at it later. Hell, Minor Demon Season 2 isn't going to be the end. I mean, I thought Minor Demon Season 1 was going to be the end. So, I mean, the best way to make sure that it gets more seasons and more episodes and things like that, friends, is watch it. I know that sounds really simple and really like, well, yeah, sure. But I mean, really watch it. I mean, watch it and then watch it again. And when you finish watching the one episode, watch it all the way through. Do not do not keep refreshing the video. Watch it from beginning to end and then watch it from beginning to end again. And then make fan art and spread the word and tell all your friends and drag your friends to your sleepover to watch Minor Demon Season 2 together. That's the kind of stuff that you need to do if you want to see more seasons of a particular series, right? Because we are, I know nothing. But just in general, popular things get to continue to be popular, And things that are not popular won't be made anymore. That's just life, That's just how it be sometimes. Anyway, so my actual thing that I wanted to work on today, we'll keep talking, of course. This is the start of what I'm going to call on this server the Infinifarm. The Infinifarm is a project that I like to build from time to time, where I want to build a single line, a stream of water that goes from the very tippy top of the world to the very bitty bottom of the world, with the intent of seeing if I can just have one steady stream of water, top to bottom, covered in wheat. This is a project I was working on a different server a while back, and now I finally have a chance to build a new version. And I'm excited. What's my wife's favorite colors? We like blues, the shades of blue. I know that sounds kind of, silly because of the whole the whole Pierce thing, but I genuinely do like a light blue or like a turquoisey, a teal, that kind of thing is definitely in my space. Let's see here. Was that the button 87? Hope not. I want to keep my frontal lobe. How many meows do I have? Something like 30 at this point. I got a lot of meows. I like meows. Favorite time of year? I tend to enjoy the fall and winter months, actually. We're coming up on some of my more favorite months. And the reason being is I love skiing. I love sweater weather. And both of those things happen around now. So that was that's nice, nice change of pace, if you will. Yeah, he's good. I can't tell much details about the recording process, but I'll tell you, it takes longer to make a video than you probably expect. If that makes sense. Like, on a good day, maybe we can get like 2 or 3. On a really good day, 3 videos done. But most of the time, it is 1, maybe 2. In a work day. So interpret that how you will about how long it takes us to make those videos. And we love making them, but it does take time. It does take time. Do I remember you from TikTok? Not a ton, but I see you. Oh my God, somebody made me a lot of pickaxes, huh? And it's not because I don't remember you specifically. It's just that I have a terrible goldfish memory. So you could be related to me and be like, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think." Someday I will figure out what's going on with my brain. My favorite thing about being a part of an Aphmau crew, getting to be a goofy boy every day. That's really that's really my favorite thing. I mean that genuinely. Like I think sometimes people are like, oh man, when the videos went from like role play stuff to like the daily Minecraft SMP stuff, wasn't that such a change? Wasn't that so weird? And I'm like, nah, man, that was my favorite. I love being a goober, and that is my job. That I get paid. I get to support my family being a goober every day. That's fun. Do you like to celebrate Halloween or Christmas? I'm more of a Christmas guy than a Halloween guy, and that's not necessarily because I'm like a big Santa head or anything like that. It's more that I really don't like Halloween. And that's not entirely true. It's not that I don't like Halloween. It's just that I don't like being scared. I'm not a fan of horror movies, horror games. I don't like haunted houses. I don't like being someone sneaking up to me and doing a boo, and then I go I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Not me. Not for me. Don't give it to me. I don't want it. Do I like voicing Pierce? I do. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't be still doing it, to be honest. I don't know. That's true. I like doing it also because I get paid to do it. But also, I do genuinely enjoy it. The other piece of it, too, is that, like, those of you who have been around my stuff for a while, I like improv comedy. I was like even as a kid, I enjoyed improv comedy quite a bit, which is the idea of you doing a funny thing before, without knowing what the context of the funny thing is going to be before you have to do it. So like, just being given a prompt from a crowd or something like that and be like, all right, go be funny now. I love that. I love that to death. I love it so much. And that's what I get to do. I get to wake up each day, and I get to find out what I'm gonna be recording, and then I get to be a goof in that space for a couple hours, and I get paid to do it. This is pretty cool. Don't let Aphmau hear you about Halloween. Oh, she knows. She knows. That's why she likes to taunt me sometimes with it. We went to we were at New York Comic-Con recently, right? And which was very fun. If anybody was in New York for New York Comic-Con, I hope you enjoyed. We had a fun time, and I would love to go back again if we can. But we went to we did go to a haunted house out that way, much to against my recommendations, and dragged all the VAs that were there to go to, and it was like, oh no, I can't do it. We forced one of the managing people of Catface, Timothy. We made him go up front and led the pack all the way through the haunted house until it was done, because I was not there for it, man. Do you like voicing Pierce? I do like voicing Pierce, yeah. How long I've been doing it? Since Pierce is coming to existence, which is 2019, I think. So this is coming up just over 6 years now, right? Yeah, something like that. Or just hitting 6 years, because it would be. I think it was like June of. Oh, hold the phone. June of like 2019 or something like that. Where'd you go, sir? Wow, I think he got wiped out by the water. Yeah, he's gone. All right, well, so much for that. Favorite episode, Minor Demons? The bath episode. I think that's probably my favorite Pierce episode, certainly. Which version of Pierce is my favorite? The Goofy Boy. I really do like Goofy Boy Pierce. Because again, I love kind of that improv side of things. Minor Demons Pierce, as hot and charismatic as he is, and mysterious of a hefty, muscular boy, he doesn't get to say a lot of things, which is fine. Such is the character, and the character is good. But you know, from an actor's perspective, and especially from an improvised actor's perspective, I like saying more things than less, and it's a weakness. I like using more words, even though like it is more artistic to use less words, but I really like using words, guys. Words are great. Did you know? Do you know words are good? I do not know who a Royce Bedoys is. Sorry. Have you ever thought about quitting? No, not really. Again, I enjoy myself. I enjoy the craft. I enjoy what I do. Maybe if there's a world where I didn't have to play as much Minecraft in my life as I do, maybe that would be cool. But generally, I'm pretty happy with where I am. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? In the mountains. I love skiing a lot, and I love like mountain cabins and cottages and things like that. If I like ever won the lottery, my wife knows this. A part of the budget, we'd get a place in Aspen, Colorado. We'd get ourselves a nice, lovely place in the mountains that I could just step outside the door and immediately strap on a pair of skis, and I'm out there. I'm out in the world going skiing. Please and thank you. So, I have a Throne page. If you want to start contributing towards the Give Shadow a Ski Chalet, you can do so. I think the cheapest one's like $9 million, and then I'll be all set to go. We'll be set. Now, the only thing that would make me quit Aphmau is if I had other work that was so big and all-consuming and paid more. Maybe. I'd have to at least take a step back, but I would never give up Pierce. There would never be a time that I'm like, I'm absolutely done with this lad. I do not wish for him to be in my life anymore. No. Pierce is too precious to me. Want to go live in the mountains? The mountains are great. I love them so much. They're so pretty. Whose character's death was the saddest in alternates? Mine. Episode 1? You telling me I got to live for 5 minutes in alternates? I make fun of, I mentioned Timothy before. I make fun of him each time I see him because he loves alternates. And I'm like, and he's like, yeah, you know, I'm so excited for new alternates. And I was like, yeah, that show where I died. Where I died immediately and I have not returned. He did get a couple bits, of course, at the end of, or midway through the first season there. You draw Pierce and a sheep going backwards. Somebody asked why Pierce likes sheep so much. It's funny. That's really it. It got built into the lore of Pierce at one point, very early on, and it just when you have a funny bit, you stick to it. It's really all it comes down to. Why does Ian love gold? Why does Zane about science? Why does Casey like cake? It's just, it's kind of fun to have a little character attribute, some little goober, of some little nugget of something that's just fun to chew on. Let's see what else we got. I do know if Noy's coming back at any point. Imagine for Minor Demons, you'll see Noy. Yeah, right. Like with Minor Demons Season 2 coming out. I think he was in the trailer, wasn't he? When Minor Demons Season 2 was announced, I assume he was in the trailer, yeah. I don't remember because I haven't gone back and watched it in a while, but yeah, I would think. Is my favorite song in this whole soundtrack. Que sera, sera. Which is an old phrase, friends, of what happens, happens. I think maybe the tense is more like what happened, happened. This Shuttle with the Aphmau crew is so great. I do miss the Shuttle. The Shadow Temple Memorial Tunnel, or the Shuttle for short. Good times. Hey, about Pierce with the ults. Did he make it? R.I.P. Brave Pierce. I know. I will say, people are like, what's your favorite version of Pierce? That's kind of a fun Pierce, Somewhere kind of in between Minor Demons Pierce and regular Pierce. Or like SMP Pierce. I think we'll probably see more of him at some point, if I had to guess. Because I think he's like a good sort of edging off the rough bits of both other versions, right? He gets to talk more, but he still gets a little bit of a sultriness to him that you don't otherwise get with standard Pierce. So yeah, I think that'll kind of come into play at some point, maybe in the future. I don't know nothing. What's my favorite meow? It is Sugar Skull Cat. Give us that video of me shouting out. Yeah. People post clips of me. That's fine. Just make sure you tag me in it, and maybe point back to my channel when you do so. That way I get some credit on the way back. And especially if you take bits of the stream and you're like, yeah, look at that. Look what happened. Please go to Streamly.com and buy something, please. Please. It helps out the channel a lot if people go check out that link at the very tippy top. Because if you do, then you get yourself, a pretty cool poster. You can only get on Streamly. It is exclusive to Streamly that I assign these things. And you can watch it happen live. So that's pretty fun. Excuse me. Pierce's character is never the same. He can be good or bad, just kind of does what he feels at the moment. Yeah, no, he's just a chaos man. I love him. It was my bestie in the Aphmau crew. Probably, honestly, of the people like that I hang out with the most, it is probably Keston and Corinne. Just because I've had the most time with them, and we do stuff together a lot. James is definitely getting himself into the picture on that too, because James is super cool, and I've had a lot of fun playing games with him lately, especially on the internet. And the more I hear about him, the more I like him. One sec here, friends. Got a little notice about something sort of work-related that I want to double-check out. Let's see here. Did I get that? I'm trying to remember. And I promise I'll get right back to it.
Where is that there email that I'm looking for? I know there's an email that I'm thinking about right now, and I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it as a present, so I'm going to see if I can dig around and find where it went.
Maybe I just type it in. Hold on. Almost there. Hold! Hold just a little longer. I swear, I saw this somewhere. Yeah, I think it's that. Sorry about boring everyday stuff. Alex, I'm pretty sure I got it. I didn't think much of it at the time. And I also received a handful of marketing. So it must have hit some folks. Cool. Sorry. Back to it, friends. Sometimes you have to do boring things in order to do the fun things. That's just how life works. What's my favorite Christmas song to listen to? Ooh, this sounds silly, but Feliz Navidad. Every time I hear that come on TV, I know, like on the radio, I know it's Christmas now. Feliz Navidad. Favorite Meow Sugar Skull Cat. Mighty Demons, what can Pierce do? He can be strong and have sword. Let's see here. Server, you and Chris take a villager child away from Moika's village. Yeah, that's fine. I said yes, you could post that video. Do you have a novel? D&D, you should do that. I have done Dungeons and Dragons actually before. In fact, on this year YouTube channel, you should take a look at it. I did a tabletop game alongside various members of the Aphmau crew called Honey Heist, which is like Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a lot more simple. Everybody was bears. I think I had it was myself, Keston, Michael, Corinne, Chris, Aphmau. I think that was pretty much the whole crew, and they all played various bears or bear-adjacent critters, and they were trying to break into a bee convention to try to steal honey from it. So if you haven't seen that, you should definitely go check it out. There are a couple episodes posted on this channel. You should absolutely go watch it because I think you'd enjoy it. Let's see here. What game do I enjoy playing with the Aphmau crew? I enjoy... Marissa's on the server. Interesting. I like playing lots of games with them. Obviously, we play Minecraft the most together, but it's the sort of thing that's just like, it's fine. Whatever. But I like playing cooperative games with them, I we've been playing all those games like Peak and Repo and Lethal Company and stuff, games like that. One, because they're popular and people like them, so we play them. But number two, I genuinely like cooperative games with people. That is my favorite. I think it is really cool to be able to play cooperative games. I don't really like playing competitive games very often. So anytime I get to do stuff, that is very fun. And RV There Yet, which again, I will have a new episode of that on my channel in about 30 minutes. That'll be popping up here. You can watch after the stream's done. So there you go. You made an OC for Aphmau. Very cool. How old am I? Old. But I will not say, just because people will then tell their own ages, and I don't want you telling your personal information on the internet. That said, if you just look it up, I'm on famous birthdays. What's my favorite game? Me. I enjoy. Do I have Discord server fans? I do. The original Mass Effect trilogy, which you can now get as Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I think is still to this date my favorite game of all time. But I also I like games with stories and stuff. That's usually the stuff that I gravitate towards. So I really enjoy like very story heavy stuff. Baldur's Gate 3, talking about D&D, which if you haven't seen Baldur's Gate 3, it is straight up Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it is. You'd be like, Shadow, you mean it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons? I mean, it's 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. All of the mechanics in the game are built around 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. It is Dungeons and Dragons. I'm older than 25, but yeah. But yeah, we do have a Discord server. If you check out my socials, you'll find it. Actually, I think even on my YouTube descriptions, I think I got my Discord server you can join. I think so. The Baldur's Gate's up there for me. The Fallout series, I like them generally. I did not play Fallout 76 because, again, I'm interested more in story beats. And Fallout 76 was more multiplayer focused, and I just wasn't that interested in that aspect. This will sound weird, but I don't really play Fallout for, like, the looty-shooty part of Fallout. I play it because I'm fascinated by the world and want to see how people are interacting with each other in a post-apocalyptic world. And so I'm not that interested in just, like, the part where you just have to shoot things all the time. And so, as a result, if you're a longtime fan of Fallout, then you would know my favorite then has to be Fallout New Vegas. Like the true snob that I am, it has to... Somebody throwing flowers? Hold on. I'm doing good. Thought I'd worked on Infinite Farm. Which, if you are a fan of the Fallout TV series, the new season coming out next month is going to be about Fallout New Vegas, which is the best Fallout game. So, yeah. Also, if you're any fans of Monster Factory out there, just saying they did start putting out new episodes about the Final Pam. Just saying. Final Pam's back, baby. Because it's been apparently 10 years since the debut of Final Pam. And I'm terrified of that notion, that Final Pam's been around for 10 years? Dear God. If you know about the Final Pam, you should check her out sometime because it's a very funny series of videos. Monster Factory in general is a really good YouTube series. If you haven't heard, friends, it is a series where two brothers get together and make monsters out of character creator stuff. Yeah, have you ever built a character in a video game, but you try to make them look as wild as possible? That's their whole. That was their whole thing with good old Monster Factory, and they're very good at it. They're very good at it, and my favorite part about it is they're not mean to their monsters. They try to make them very powerful, in fact. And so the Final Pam is just this monstrous Fallout 4 woman who can destroy the world at will. She's the Pam that time forgot. What's going on with his water here? If I put a block here, will it fix that? Yeah. There we go. My favorite mod for Minecraft, you know, I can't talk about it. Most of the mods that I've experienced in Minecraft have to do with Aphmau stuff, and I can't reveal any of the mods that we use for Aphmau stuff. But there is one that we use that is public, and it's very obvious, and I'm sure anybody who does any Minecraft modding at all knows what this is. But Piggyback is probably my favorite Minecraft mod. It adds such energy to everything, especially when it comes to roleplay stuff, of being able to pick any creature up and throw them is so fun. I love it so much. Just being able to, at any given time, just pick up a player, pick up an animal, and just put it somewhere else. Because, you know, in regular Minecraft, like, moving around an animal is a bit of an arduous process. Or, you know, picking up, or like moving a villager and stuff, like you have to get like the boats and stuff. Or you can just pick them up over your head and throw them. It's great. Oh God. Get out of here, sir. You're not welcome in these parts. Long time no chat. Hey, Clone Genius, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, everybody coming in. Friends who are just popping in. Hi, I'm Shadow Temple. I'm the guy who plays Pierce for the Aphmau channel. And we're playing some Minecraft today over on the Shadow Temple Community Minecraft server. Just trying to, doing a little bit of building, but also trying to answer questions about Aphmau stuff. Because I try to do that pretty regularly so that people don't ask me questions on Twitch. That sounds a little rude. I don't mean it that way. It's just more that I want to give people the opportunity to ask those questions here so that, we've already been there before. So that way, they won't be nearly as, that way people aren't like, well, we'll never answer any questions. I do answer questions, just over here. Just love the poppy. It's nice. It's a nice little flower. I love it very much. I just put some up here. If I say Aphmau's mods, or Aphmau will be mad, it's true. It's true. Is this gonna be a new series? It'll be, I try to stream on here where I can. I know I'm not very good at keeping that up. But it's just kind of here and there. And it's also because people mentioned that I have a stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Sorry, I will have a stream tomorrow, but that's irrelevant to the current point. I have a stream next week that we're going to be doing on YouTube here, where we're going to be live signing autographs from Streamily. So if you want to pick yourself up some sort of poster like, how about one of these fellas? You like your S&P Pierce right here? How about this guy right here? You can get one of these posters, one of these bad boys right here. Look how shiny, look how glossy that is. It's so glossy, my studio lights are shimmering in them. That right there will give you yourself a nice Pierce guy right there. And you get that signed. You get that signed by me, live, with your name on and everything. But you have to go to Streamly.com and go pick one up in order to get it. You get it? Got it? Good. Oops, I dropped my phone. And if you S&P Pierce is in your vibe, you also, of course, have Minor Demons Pierce, along with Johnny Cat right there. So how about that? If that's more your interest. It's not really Pierce. If that's more your interest. That's more Minor Demons Pierce. So, that other voice sounded like someone doing like a mean impression of Pierce. Never signed your mug. Was I supposed to? Over on the Streamly thing too, we also have video shoutouts. So any of this stuff, by the way, apparently, especially parents watching, hey, good Christmas gift. You want to give your kid maybe just a nice little 8x10 poster for their room of maybe their favorite character. There's also collaborative posters over there too, of all the characters together. I think we got like a beach one, a beach day. We've got ourselves just a regular old collaboration poster. I don't know if you'll get one signed by all of us in time for Christmas. And in fact, I'm going to say no. But you can get one just signed by me, and I will sign it, and you can have it then. So that's cool. That's fun. Just saying. What is Aphmau doing? I assume probably recording stuff. Whatever recording, I'm not in that video today, so I'm over here instead. Really, if you ever see me live on Twitch or YouTube during the day, you can bet your buppus that I am not in that video. So I'm over here instead, just being like, and I'm going to hang out. I'm going to play a video game. I'm going to stream. And hopefully convince people to support me and the things that I do. And we're gonna dip this down. Nope, we need one more hit, and then we dip down. That's how this works. That's what we do. So I'm building Infinite Farm here, right? The whole bit is that I'm trying to stretch 2 blocks of water from all the way to the tippy top of the world, all the way to the bitty bottom. And it's fun, and we're getting there. We're working our way up. Down, not up. Down first, and then we'll work our way up later. You're cool by Kyle. Thank you. Thank you. Piers, Zane, and Aaron are your favorites? Well, thank you. No, but thank you for the mug. There you go. It reminds me, I got to get myself a new merch store beyond Streamily. Because the merch store that I was running shut down, so I have to go out there and get myself a new place. I'll put that on the to-do list next week. I want to like sit down and knock out a bunch of like little nagging tasks that I definitely need to get done, that I need to hit. What about the live on the 19th? That is what I'm talking about, though. On the 19th, I will be doing I will be doing if you buy a Streamly poster now, I will sign that poster live on that stream that day. Does that make sense? So really, you are pre-ordering the poster now, so that way you can see it signed live. You'll get videographic proof of me signing it for you, and you can dictate whatever you want me to sign on it. But if you buy it after that day, then I can't. You will probably just get a very generic signed one, which is fine too. There's nothing wrong with those. It just won't have your name on it. Does that make sense? And November 19th is your birthday. Well, just something to get maybe for your birthday. Chat is delayed. Sounds like it's not so much chat is delayed as that I'm delayed. It takes me a while to. There are a lot of questions that people ask, so I have to keep up. And yes, Jacob Noble, you're allowed to post it. But once again, I said, just make sure you link back to my YouTube channel and stuff like that if you do post that stuff. And then also, consider buying something. Or doing a super chat here or something like that, you know? All right. Let's see here. Love all the memes in the back. Yeah, those are the ones I've gathered over the years. A lot of them. Got a lot. I think there's still maybe like 1 or 2 Pierce boys out there that I need to get, but generally I think I've got all the ones that are like the most Pierce adjacent. That was kind of what I was aiming for a lot of the time. Just write yes on all of them. Oh, for the generic Streamlies, this one, actually I literally do have a thing that I write on each of them for that. This right here, this one does get yes written right next to it, and then I write, signed Pierce and then Shadow Temple on it. It literally, I do write yes on the poster. For the generics of this one, I write sheep are good. And then sign it as Pierce. Do I do Bedrock? No, I do Java Minecraft. This server that is a community Minecraft server, by the way, that you can join if you join the Patreon, is a Java-based Minecraft server. So, there's getting an autograph from you, from Mihai and Keston, but you're too shy. If you ever see us out there in the real world and you're pretty certain that it's us, get at us. Especially if we're at an event. If we're just out in the real world, understand. Oh, hi. Marissa, you creeping? Marissa, you creeping up there? If you see us out in the real world and you're like, oh my God, it's these guys, I like them so much, but oh no, I can't, it's too far away. Just come say hi to us. Please, please, please. Because I'm not going to be like, oh, it looks like you're an Aphmau fan. Because as a 30-something-year-old man, that can be creepy. So it's gonna be up to you to tell me that you're a fan and you want to say hi. You know what I mean? You're the best. Well, thank you. Feel bad so bad for not playing Dungeons and Dragons? You've not played it before? You don't have to feel bad about that. Nobody has to feel bad about not experiencing something before. The only thing maybe to feel bad about is if you had the opportunity and you said no because you didn't like the idea of experiencing new things. If you get the opportunity to experience new things, go experience them. But if you haven't had the chance, then you don't feel bad about not having the chance. There's a difference there, you know? And you should play. You should play. It's fun. It's a fun way to experience characters and build yourself beyond yourself and be able to experiment like what you would do in various situations, you know? Or build someone who's completely unlike you and see what that feels like. It's cool. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I wish I had more time in my life to sit down and play it. I don't give myself time to do that, but I do like it. I've played dozens of hours of Dungeons and Dragons in my life. Not hundreds, but probably getting up to 100 hours, probably. It's pretty fun. Don't need money, but we'll do more live streams, sign posters, because you need to save money. Yeah, we'll do more in the future, for sure. Don't you worry about that. What have you seen me the sub result on? Maybe. Yeah. Say yes. Yes. There you go. You just love to understand others better. That happens in Dungeons and Dragons, you know? By playing Dungeons and Dragons and experiencing that, you can get yourself... What's fun about it is it can be a low-stakes way to try and deal with social situations that you may not have the courage to deal with in the first place. Does that make sense? By having the opportunity to kind of use that space as a way to experiment, you can try to be something that you don't think you are, even though you can be that thing. Does that make sense? Is it me again at VidCon? Yeah, I mean, maybe. I will say for future convention stuff, do keep an eye on Jess's socials. I think we're trying to gear up and do a bunch of stuff maybe next year if we can help it. We already did 2 conventions this year, right? And so I'd keep an eye out for things because you might be. I don't know anything, but I know that they were working on trying to kind of come up with like a new big plan for next year. So yeah, keep an eye out. What would you say to someone who become a YouTuber? What would be the best way to start? Make videos. Just do it, as Hop said. I think it is important to just try something first. Because, especially when it comes to, like, content creation. I know people don't like the word content, but whatever, man. That's what you do. Oh, music just stopped. Hold on, I gotta find new music because I don't like the end of the soundtrack here. It is fine, but I do not like it. I'll just put it at the top again. It's fun. But yeah, no, I think people like the idea of being popular more than they actually like the idea of making videos and like editing and coming up with ideas and doing stuff and being on camera and the soul-crushing weight of putting out videos that you might not know if succeed or not. Or maybe you built your best and favorite thing, but it gets 2 views, and you were hoping that was going to pay for next month's rent, but now it didn't pay for next month's rent, so you got to figure out how you're going to pay for next month's rent without any money because you just burned all your money on new video equipment because you didn't have any video equipment to make the videos, and you really thought this was going to be your career, but all of a sudden it's spiraling outwards, and you don't really know what to do, and your parents already have floated you a loan in advance, and you don't know. You don't want that. You don't want all that pressure on making silly videos for the internet, right? Especially if you don't even know if you would like it to do it or not. Does that make sense? And so, because of that, you should first just make stuff Preferably while you're either still living with your parents or while you have a different job or in school or what have you. And then see if you like doing it. And if you like doing it and you think you can get people to follow to watch your stuff, then sure. Yeah, keep making videos. But make stuff first. Make stuff first, make plans after. Am I really afraid of butterflies? Not really. But there was like one helpful Aphmau video where Pierce was kind of the villain of the video, and we had to come up with a reason why he'd be the villain of the video for that. And I thought it was like, well, what if he's just afraid of him? I think there was a bit where like Ian disappears or gets like blipped out by Aphmau at one point, and Pierce clocked it and thought that the butterfly ate Ian, and so he's had just this trauma response to butterflies ever since of like, oh, they can kill you. I saw a man get ate up. And if you saw a man get ate up by a butterfly in one, then you also would be afraid of butterfly, probably. But yeah, I hope when I say stuff like that to you, Andrew, or to anybody out there who's excited about doing YouTube stuff, I hope that doesn't sound as demoralizing. I just want you to actually enjoy the thing you're doing instead of enjoying the idea of the thing. Because I'm not much of a YouTuber myself, to be perfectly honest. I'm streaming on YouTube and I work for a YouTube channel, but I'm not really that good at YouTube myself. If I was, I would have more people watching. But like, I enjoy this. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy making things. I enjoy, even if 10 people are watching this right now instead of the 34 right now, something like that. If there were 5 people watching this, I would still enjoy making it because I genuinely enjoy making fun things, making funny things and stuff like that. I wouldn't like it as much because I need to get paid by it, and that's the problem, right? As soon as that hobby interacts with having to make a living off of it, it becomes significantly less fun. I promise you on that. And I see so many people over on Twitch, which is where I spend most of my time, who throw themselves out there with no savings, no plan, other than just, I'm going to stream through it. I'm going to stream 12 hours a day, play my favorite game, and that's going to make me a star. And then a month later, they hate the game, they hate streaming, they hate everything, and want to die. And it's like, I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to enjoy this stuff. Who's my crush in the Aphmau crew? I don't really dig too much into crushes and things. People can ship and have their fun. Don't worry about that. Go have your fun. But I don't dig into it much. I've already talked about it once before on the stream, but today. But the whole bit is that anytime I'm working on a project and I have other people with me that I work with as coworkers and still work with to this day, I try not to dig into like crushes and things too much because ultimately I still have to work with those people afterwards, you know? I hope that makes sense. I didn't actually explain myself, by the way. I went on a little coal mining spree there because I need coal because I don't have any torches, and that's on me, to be honest. I have one torch, and that's not enough to do anything. So I'm going to go get more torches because while it's not light outside to have this kind of sunroof, it's pretty creepy when it's dark out. So I'm going to go make some torches. Yeah, the other side of it is I am married, friends. In fact, my wife is up at the house right now. You know what? I can go say hi while I'm heading back up to go see stuff anyway, or go craft stuff anyway. There she is in the window. She's working on stuff out there. Oh, she's coming out front. Hi. Oh, you were giving me flowers, weren't you? You were giving me flowers that whole time. I saw them raining from above, and I was like, where are all these flowers coming from? And I planted them because I thought they'd be cute. Just like you. So there. Here, I'll give you $5 back. There you go. Aw, she planted it. Do you have mods on the server? Yes. Not like we have moderators, but we also have like mods. Just a couple of things here and there. Like furniture stuff. You can tell that roof there is not normally a Minecraft thing. That mailbox, stuff like that. A couple of crafty things here and there. We have Harvest Craft because that's delicious. We just got a lot of very fun different stuff there. Yeah, I need wood. That's what I need. I need to get some wood so I can make some sticks. Surely I have left some wood somewhere around here. And I have. All right, that'll load me up for a bit. Enjoy remodeling the house, Marissa. I know Marissa's working on the house. I'm not gonna show it off because I'll save that for a future showcase because I like showing them off. I do monthly streams on this server here, friends, where I show off what other people have been working on because I think that's pretty fun. So over on Twitch, we'll do another one of those probably in December. So you should check it out. First time a supernova. Last time you was supernova 14 years ago. I don't know what supernova is. Tell me. Damelo. What is this? Supernova. It's from Europe, so I get you. Have yourself a good night. That's also why I like doing the afternoon streams, because as late as this is for some people, it's even later when I usually stream on Twitch, which is going to happen in about 3.5 hours from now, which is, very late for our European friends. Whoa. We got all this stuff falling. By the way, friends, if, I keep bringing up the Streamly stuff, and I appreciate if you could pick up some stuff from that. If you can't, I totally get it. Money's tight. It is what it is in the world. If you can't, then please consider, if you haven't already done so, make sure you at least subscribe to this here channel and hit that like button and all that stuff so you can see stuff that I put out. Would appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Grab some more. I don't know why I'm excited about coal. I don't need more coal right now. I'll eventually need coal because you always need coal in Minecraft. Let's be honest. What's the server? This is the Shadow Temple Community Minecraft server. You can join if you become a member of the Patreon at $10 or more. We keep that limit on just to kind of keep the population down on this because we want it to be a very chill space, Keep the griefers off and all that. Figure if $10 is about the breaking point that someone usually would not try to spend that kind of money and then lose that money as I immediately kick them off the server and take their $10 if they were mean to people. A girl in my house is my sister, a girlfriend, friend. It is my wife. Is my wife, Marissa. My wife of 3 years. Yeah, I back in 2022 we got married. May you join the server? You may. Number one, though, it is a Java-based Minecraft server, and number two, it is reserved for members of the Patreon. Patreon.com/ShadowTemple. You can get on over there. Or if you become a tier 2 or tier 3 subscriber over on Twitch. We also have memberships here on YouTube these days. I forgot about that. I put some put some emotes and stuff up. If people ever would want to join and become a member of this here YouTube channel, you may do so if you wish. Just saying. Let's see here. Got to figure out how to bridge this gap. I think I put blocks here and here. That'll get me where I'm going. Okay. love this song. I mean, I love the Katamari soundtrack completely. Stop shipping. Again, I'm never gonna stop people from shipping stuff, provided it's the characters, right? If you want to ship Pierce with somebody else, by all means, go have fun, have a good time. But if you're piercing, good Lord, if you're shipping me as the human being with other people, that's a slightly different game. You know what I mean? Because we have, various members of the cast in various states of relationships, and so make sure that you're excited for them in their own agency and choices in terms of their relationships over your own fantasies, at least publicly. I can't stop your private thoughts. And friends, yes, please don't tell us important information or personal information about yourself. Stuff that can identify you, even especially age stuff. It is really important that you don't put that stuff out on the internet, because I can't control who's here in chat. And I do not want the people who, just long story short, it's tough being a kid on the internet, but please be mindful that being a kid on the internet can be dangerous. So be careful. You're afraid of bees? I mean, I think that's a pretty normal thing to be afraid of. They hurt. they hurt. They're important. We shouldn't get rid of them. But they have done things and continue to do things that make it valid to be afraid of them. And you know what? More power to those bees for doing such a thing. What'd you think of that art you sent you? Where'd you send it? If it's been on Instagram, I haven't been on Instagram in a hot minute. It's on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok in a hot minute. If it's on Twitter, I probably have seen it. If it's on Blue Sky, I definitely have seen it. Maverick. They don't use me, I use them. Those other people that have that did things that the gods did not like and were destroyed by the gods. They were dumb. Not me though. I'm different. I'm better than them, and even maybe better than the gods. That's the danger. Don't never assume that you're the smartest person in the room, friends, especially when it comes to the internet, because people will frequently be one step ahead of you. Be careful out there. Did you see the Northern Lights? I did not personally, but I've seen 1,000,000,001 pictures on socials about them, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous that I didn't get my own pics of them things. And yes, of course, Wolf Alpha. I did like the art. I thought it was very nice. Is there a buckaroos to join my server? Sorry. That's a shame. Make some bucks someday, and then maybe you can join the server. Just how laws of supply and demand work. It's okay not to have things. It's okay not to have access to things. And there's always the streams and the videos themselves, which will always be free to you. You can always see these. As long as you have internet and access to electricity and devices that can play it. These aren't free either, are they? Well, I made a little bit of forward progress here on the old Infinifarm. Hi, everybody coming in here, by the way. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Pierce is a true Aphmau IRL, short than all the Aphmau crew. I think her and Moeka, who plays KC, are relatively similarly heightened, but they are both pretty small. Yeah, Jess, I don't know why it worked this way, but she only hired for the men of the cast. It seems she only hired men above 6 foot tall. Which, for her, who's under 5 foot, makes it out to be a very funny like difference in height between between her and us. It's not that was a requirement in order to become a VA for her. It's just how it worked out. I think I'm technically the tallest of the bunch, but by like a quarter of an inch. But yeah, most of them are like at least 6 foot, and all the way up to like me, 6'3". Just punching stuff out. You love the channel a lot? Well, thank you. Who's the second tallest? I think it might be Chris. And then I can't remember if it's like Keston or Michael next. Who should be a cast member in Aphmau? I mean, never say never, but what do you usually tell people when they're like, oh man, I wish I could be I wish to be a voice actor or cast member on the channel. My recommendation to you is by the time you get around to like building a professional portfolio that you would need in order to audition and then eventually land a role with Aphmau, make your own thing. Our star will shine in fades one day, as all bits of media on the internet do. And by then, you will maybe find your own thing to do and maybe even be more popular than Aphmau ever, right? As an example, and this is just kind of a fun full circle kind of thing. I was a big fan of Rooster Teeth coming up when I was growing up, right? Especially in high school and then college. I was watching a lot of their stuff. I was listening to their podcasts. I was watching their gameplay videos. I watched their Minecraft videos back in the day. For Rooster Teeth, Achievement Hunter, Let's Play, all that stuff, right? And my goal, my hope more than anything was that I could eventually join Rooster Teeth and be one of the boys out there and have fun with them. They seem like they're having such fun out there. Man, I wish I could do that thing. And then by the time I got out of college and I was an adult and I wanted to do things and I had a career, I started doing other things. But I hung out with my own people and we built our own thing. And was moderately successful. Then I was able to join something else, aka Aphmau, which has become enormously popular. And even better, to this day, I actually work with some of the Rooster Teeth people that I admired back in the day. People like Lindsey Jones, who I watched growing up, quote unquote. I mean, I was like in college at that point. But I now work with on videos, like she voices Xena on the Aphmau stuff. So long story short, make your own thing. Make your own dang thing, even if it's fan stuff for Aphmau stuff. Make your own stuff. Learn those skills. Do those, commit to learning those tools and things. And then one day, who knows, you might be making your own stuff and it might eventually get more popular. Is Mac and Cheese okay? Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She's over on the Suki channel. You can see her over there, right? I don't know what an Omnikin ball is, to be honest. Please tell me. Do we have an official date for My Street in Mid? We do not. No, I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. What's my favorite song right now? It still might be Rhapsody in Blue. I really like that song. I also it's been digging into my brain more and more here and there, but I really do enjoy Bolero by Ravel. These are old man songs. I'm sorry, friends. I'm sorry I didn't say like Sabrina Carpenter or anything like that. But Bolero by Ravel is like one of my. I had like a life-changing experience seeing that song live. It is so repetitive, but the way it grows on you and the experience of listening to it for like 15 minutes and just like hardcore right in there. Oh man, it was wild. I hope I get to experience that again someday. Do I like anime? Here and there. I don't watch anime for the sake of anime, if that makes sense. I'm not like, I'm watching this because it is anime. If it was not anime, I wouldn't be watching it. I'm not interested in anime like that. But if there's an interesting subject that is happening in an anime, then I do watch it, if that makes sense. Also know a Twitter message about being actor inspired. This series inspired by Aphmau alternatives. I do not necessarily know what you're talking about, but glad, yeah. Murder Drones? I have not seen Murder Drones, but isn't that, No, I don't know actually where that's from, but I've heard good things. Now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs. Did that happen just now? And I just zipped it out of my existence, or out of my thoughts. All right, friends, we'll probably go for maybe another 20 minutes here. So if there's any other questions you want to ask, any other things you want to get out there, again, potentially go to Streamly.com and pick up a poster. At the moment, just cards on the table. I don't have any posters picked up right now, so there's a chance that I'll probably stream no matter what on that day. But it would be if you picked up a poster, it would mean that you'd be the special one for the day. That you would get your big feature. Can I do a yes for you? Yes. There you go. Who do you like better in the crew with Aphmau? Are you saying connected to Aphmau, or like as in you like who should be shipped with Aphmau, or who do I like in the Aphmau crew the most? And I try not to play favorites because my coworkers. I have to work with them on Monday, and they're like, Shadow, I heard that you said this person was your favorite. I guess you think I suck. But I mentioned before, of the people that I hang out with the most, it's definitely Keston and Corinne. Did my brain shut off? I thought I just did the yes, but I'll do it again. Yes. There you go. What's the next time you'll make a stream where you can buy posters? You can buy posters anytime, right? The next time that I'll do a live stream of posters, like signing posters live, probably not until 2026, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, at that point, like, I don't think, if people are trying to get them in time for Christmas, for example, I think this November date is your best chance, because it takes a while to get those posters to the end person, and I want to make sure that I'm not promising anything I can't keep, which is, most importantly, getting those posters to you in time. You want me to be a voice actor in a Minecraft series? Well, if you have a work for me, I have non-competes against Minecraft, specifically roleplay stuff. But if you have anything else for me, you can always send an email my way at contact@shadowtemple.com, and we can discuss rates. The monies. Who'd I get on with the best? Yeah, and then I would say Keston and Corinne. Although, again, I mentioned before, I've been able to, but mostly because those two I've hung out with the most, right? I've just had the most time with them. But I've had a chance to hang out with James a lot lately via video games, and I've enjoyed hanging out with him immensely, and I'd like to have more time with him if I can. Problem is, he's all the way out, and he's on the West Coast, and Keston's a little closer to me, and then Corinne, we just coincidentally had the opportunity to go visit relatively, not frequently, but at least yearly. So that's nice. Yeah, do understand, friends, that when it comes to doing Minecraft and video voiceover stuff, it is my job. And so, in order to do voice things, I need money. We finished the Aphmau puzzle. It's pretty much done. It's sitting in another room right now. I have a little bits of pieces of it that I haven't finished, but I had to give up the table I was using to stream building it. So I have to find a new table to replace that, and then maybe we'll do another puzzle stream. But in the meantime, Minecraft. What was my favorite food, drink? /treat. Favorite foods, tacos. Favorite treat is Choco Tacos. And favorite drink is Drink Tacos. No. No. I really love tacos, though. Tacos are great. Just Mexican food in general, I love. Dessert, I just like chocolate. Chocolate, deepest, darkest chocolate I can find. And, bring back Choco Tacos, yeah. I watched the Game Grumps build a Choco Taco, and I was so pumped about it that I was like, oh man, I should try to make a Choco Taco. That'd be a fun baking. That'd be a fun like cooking stream at some point to try to build or like make my own ice cream, make waffles, or like waffle cone kind of stuff, and then set that up. I think that'd be pretty fun. I can't imagine like ice cream waffle makers are that expensive. And I already have the ice cream maker because we used that for previous baking streams. So that'd be a fun thing. And we melt some chocolate and just dip the taco in there. Make our own Choco Tacos. Make our own Choco Tacos. Have you tried ice cream taco? I'm talking about the Choco Taco. That is the ice cream taco. That was the treat of my dreams back when I was a kid. Anytime we went to like the zoo, for example, I was always excited about going to the zoo because at the zoo there was the farm pavilion, and the farm pavilion had cows, and the cows taught you about how milk is made. And then my parents would always buy me ice cream there, and I always asked for a Choco Taco, and I always got one, and I ate it, and it was good. More puzzle streams. Honestly, I mean, they are fun. But Aphmau needs to make another Aphmau puzzle. That's the problem. That's the issue. I imagine you guys wouldn't be that excited if it was just some random style puzzle, right? Maybe I could find a Minecraft themed one, and at least that's kind of like sort of Aphmau, you know what I mean? Can we still trade in brain rot? Sorry, I don't accept brain rot. The instant that my mortgage broker accepts brain rot in exchange for us owning more of our house is the instant I will trade voiceover work for brain rot. But until that day, I don't think it will happen. Cooking streams would be so cool. You're in luck! Would you believe tomorrow during the day I will be doing a baking stream? Not cooking, but baking. I'm making some steamed puddings. Orange steamed puddings. Over on my Twitch channel, 1 p.m. Eastern. Check it out at twitch.tv/shadow_temple. It's part of my series where I bake along to all the technical bakes from the Great British Bake Off, a Netflix series or BBC or Channel 4 series, depending on where you are, where a bunch of amateur British bakers try to bake things. It's super fun, and I have a really fun time, and it is pretty cool. Oh, I don't play. I haven't done any brain rot. Well, I did one brain rot video, but I haven't done any other brain rot videos. I haven't played brain rot in a long time. Am I Pierce? I'm the guy who plays Pierce, yeah. I control him, I voice him. I came up with a lot of the jokes that, in story beats that Pierce be these days. As far as a person can be Pierce, I am Pierce. But Pierce is a character, just to be clear. Hey, cookie croissants? I need to make some chocolate chip cookies at some point. I watched Binging with Babish, make his like 10 levels of cookies, of chocolate chip cookies, and I was like, man, I gotta make some cookie dough. And the trick is, what I'm learning is you need to make cookie dough well in advance of making the cookies. That's the problem. You need to make the cookie dough before you're ready to eat cookies. Because of the best chocolate chip cookies, as I'm finding out, are aged. Aged cookies are what you need in order to make the correct cookies. So there you go. You will destroy your enemies. Have fun. Aged, chilled, both. Apparently the best, like the best chocolate chip cookies are from dough that has been aged in the refrigerator for at least a couple of days, like 2 or 3 days. Not exposed to the elements of your refrigerator. You don't want it tasting like the fish you had yesterday. But the longer you let that dough sit, the more it develops more complex flavors. And apparently it makes a far richer cookie dough if you give it a couple days to sit and hang out. Let the flavors kind of mesh together. Obviously, there's diminishing returns on that, let's say, the longer it goes. But it is fun that it goes, it does make for better cookies. And I should have known that because, as I made some of it, I'll make cookie dough for Marissa myself, and then I'm not gonna bake. I can't bake all of them at once, right? So, I'll bake that group of cookies that cookie dough that I've had over the course of a couple days, and it's true. Like the longer we go, they do get better, and it's like, oh, all right. Oh my goodness, we got ourselves a new Patreon member. What? I couldn't go high enough. Or I think they are in fact back. Cherry, I assume it's you if you're out there. If you need help getting back on the server, let me know. I'll check back in next time I see you on Twitch otherwise. But yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, someone is spamming. Who's your favorite sheep? My favorite sheep is what the sheep that I'm looking at in the moment. Geraldine, I think, is probably one of my favorites, though. Geraldine's pretty great. But for Pierce, it's really whatever sheep is closest to him. That's his favorite, to be honest. Because that means that he can love that sheep. Pierce might have issues with object permanence. If it's not there, then where is he? What sheep are you dating? I'm always curious about that. Yeah, sometimes there's a sheep that becomes personified. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then she'll go away. What was that? We did I think we did a whole video of a would you rather, and we got sheep wife. And then just as soon as Pierce received sheep wife was also taken away. I can't remember if it made it into the video or not, but I did try to do the I don't actually know the origin of it, but I miss my wife, Tails. I missed her a lot. I did that in the video, but to Aphmau. Can you eat mutton in front of their family? Yeah, of course. Because Pierce doesn't know mutton comes from sheep. Snap cube, yep. There you go. Ever been in a TV show or movie? TV show, not to my awareness. Plenty of streams and things over the years, of course, and 1,200 videos as Pierce on the Aphmau YouTube channel. Only one movie, and I was an extra in that movie. It's a movie. It was like the mid 2000s or something like that. Called Mr. 3000, starring Bernie Mac, who played a baseball player who was famous for getting 3,000 baseball hits in his career, only to find out through some nerdy stat people that he actually hadn't hit 3,000 hits in his career, and he was actually 3 short. And so this old man is trying to get back into baseball and get good enough to be able to hit 3 more hits in the professional league so he can retire as a 3,000 hit man. And I was an extra in the crowd at the Miller Park at the time for that. It was a cute little movie. I can't imagine anybody here has ever seen it. I can't imagine. I wouldn't know why you would have seen it. But maybe you're a big Bernie Mac head. I don't know. What am I building? I'm building the Infinifarm. The idea is that these are terraces of water from 2 water source blocks at the very top. And I'm going to dig this all the way down to the very bottom of bedrock. And then I'm going to bring this up all the way to the tippy top of the sky. And it's going to be the longest possible continuous stream of water. Because I like mega projects like that. Watch my live tomorrow? Well, thank you. Yes, again, I will be baking tomorrow afternoon over on the Twitch channel. So maybe hit that follow button over there on Twitch, and you can see me live. And I'll be baking in my kitchen. You'll probably also see my wife, who I'm also streaming with here later tonight, 9:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern. Not here, but here generally on the internet. I'll be over on Twitch, and I'll be playing a game called Siberia with her. It's spelled Siberia with a Y. I'll let you guess where the Y is. Have you tried baking pancakes? Yeah. It's pretty good. So many YouTube viewers are Aphmau fans. Oh, you understand, Cloudflare. These people here are almost exclusively Aphmau fans, unless they came here for my Twitch channel. And that's fine. I have no qualms about that. I stream Aphmau adjacent things here, specifically because I know people here like Aphmau stuff. So, yeah, that's why I do it the way I'll do it. Yeah, I've had bacon pancakes. Are they my favorite pancakes? No. I think I'd rather just have bacon outside the pancakes. Pancake's sweet. I like sweet pancake. And then eat bacon on the side. Not that I'm like, I'm not the sort of person that like dislikes having things mixed up. Don't get me wrong. I usually order skillets at like breakfast places because I love big old pile of food. But my favorite pancake is probably chocolate chip banana pancakes. You get yourself some like squishy bananas and you chop them up, kind of goop them up a little bit, toss them in the batter with some chocolate chips. Good stuff, man. Real good stuff. I mean, meatballs with jam? You can do that. You can make that happen. I've had meatballs in like a sauce that includes like grape jelly, I think. Have I tried chocolate dipped bacon? I have. Yeah. It's fun. It's tasty. Doesn't mean I'm going to go around like dipping bacon in chocolate, right? But if someone handed me like chocolate dipped bacon on a stick and be like, "Do you want this?" and I'd be like, "Yes, I do." You have a cat? Cool. I got a dog. His name is Bento, and he was mad at me because I took him to the vet today. And he didn't like it because he got shots and he got a little part of his hair shaved because he's got like a little bacterial infection going on like his skin. And yeah, you know. What do you have in your tacos? There's not really, other than like chopped steak, there's not really anything I wouldn't want in my taco, if that makes sense. In terms of classical taco stuff, if that makes sense. I really enjoy tacos in general. Like a birria taco, I love that. I love stewed beef, barbacoa. I love carnitas. I love chicken. I'll eat even, white people taco night tacos, which is like, the hard shell taco with the ground, like lightly seasoned ground beef and some cheese and some lettuce and that kind of thing. Try to get you to eat vinegar chip. Are you talking like chips that are like salt and vinegar chips? Or are you talking like loaded up a chip with way too much vinegar and it was like, eat it? Because as a kid, I did not like vinegar chips, but as I got older and my taste buds have stopped working as good, because that's what happens when you get older. I've enjoyed myself a salt and vinegar chip. It's not something I want to get every time, but sometimes I'm jonesing it. Do you like ramen? I do like ramen. I do. But I like good ramen. That's because I'm picky now, and only wish for the greatest of ramens. Hot sauce on those white people tacos. If it's offered to me, yeah, of course I'll put some hot sauce on those white people tacos. White people tacos, no, that's out. like, I grew up on white people taco night, If people don't know what I'm talking about, there's a great little music video from what's his name? One of the Try Guys on YouTube, along with his little merry band of folks, made a whole song about white people taco night, which is this really silly little jingle about making, or how people rice, beans, and cheese. See, beans on a taco? Way too much. Way too fancy. No. If it's not in the not Ore-Ida. If it's not in the, oh no, I can't even remember the brand because I haven't done white people taco night in so long. Hold on. Hard shell tacos. Ortega, that's what I'm thinking of. If it's not in the Ortega dinner kit box for taco night, it's not part of white people taco night. Do you know the channel sub immediately? Well, thank you. Beans? Rice? That means you have to cook things other than the beef. No, the only things you cook in white people taco night is the ground beef, and then maybe, if you're feeling fancy, you put the hard shells in the oven for a little bit so they're at least a little warm. That's it. Everything else is just you put it in a bowl and you let people choose their own toppings for their tacos. You get the ground beef from the grocery store, and the taco shells from the grocery store, and shredded cheese from the grocery store. Then you build the tacos. That's what you do. Patreon, so you can join the server. Cherry, have you not been a part of the server already? I saw you on there. If you're not on, you're on the Discord server, right? Right? There you are. Let me make sure you're on the whitelist here. One sec here, one moment. I will log into the server. I will gain the powers that I require. Yeah, I saw you join the Patreon there, and I mentioned earlier, but I don't think you were on listening to YouTube at the time. But I was like, hey, if you're here, let me know if you need help getting on, and I'll get you on. If you're not on the Discord server, Cherry, join and make sure your Patreon's connected to your Discord server stuff, and you'll get special things you can only get in there. Excuse me, I want to go to the. Thank you. Console. Whitelist. And no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's because it overwrote my. It overwrote my my dang old thing. Do you have people on Minecraft? I do not, but I'm adding someone to this Minecraft server who joined our Patreon, which you can do at the $10 level or higher, and you can get yourself involved on this here server. Oh, wrong command. One more time. Whitelist add. Player's already whitelist. Yeah, you're already on it. If I haven't already done that, you should be good to go on that, Cherry. And then I'll send you a, let's see here on S&P announcements. One moment, I'm going to get you the link for the thing. I'll send it on Discord there, Cherry H. There you go. Now you have access to how to get on. Okay, let's see here. You got Discord on channel description? I think so. I believe so. Yes? Maybe? Yes. I think so. But if I don't, where's Twitch? Where's Twitch? Where Twitch? Here's a link to the Discord server. I'm putting it in chat. You believe it? It's me because it's me posting it. Shadow Temple. There you go. Older by 2 years. Cool. Creamy pumpkin soup with garlic bread. That is pretty good. That does sound pretty nice. I like bread in general. Bread is pretty great. It's not there. Then the link that the Shadow Temple just posted in chat, aka me, will be what you want to click on if you want to join the Discord server. There you go. And to be clear, that's my Discord server. That's the Shadow Temple Community Discord server. That is not the Aphmau server. You do not have access. No one here has access to that. Except for me, because I'm the special lad. But even then, I don't have access there. I'm just the voice boy. I'm a voice boy. Not even me. I can't even get in there. No. That's how I work. I have to be in there, otherwise I don't get to work. That's an important piece of this. His favorite character, Minor Demons? Pierce. Yes, of course. I have a proxy server. That's the limit that they let me in. That would feel kind of bad. They're like, we gotta keep him out. He's got very limited access. All right, friends, we probably got maybe just another 5 minutes here, and then I'll call it here for the evening. But again, we got more streams later on today and tomorrow. But they're all going to be over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Shadow Temple. We're going to be doing some point-and-click adventuring with my wife, Marissa, later tonight. That's going to be in a game called Siberia. That's going to happen in about like 3 hours from now. And then tomorrow, during the day, 1 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing some baking over on Twitch as well. And then, hold on. And then in the evening, I'll be playing a game on Twitch called Ball X Pit, which is a game about like bouncing a ball off a paddle. What are they? Not pong, but I think breakout. I think is the old school term for it. But it's a roguelike. I've had my eye on it for a bit, and apparently people are very addicted to it, and I wish also be addicted to it. So we'll check that out tomorrow night. And then Sunday, if you're still interested in all this dang junk, it'll be continuing a playthrough of a game called 100 Line Last Defense Academy, which is a game made by the people who made Danganronpa. If you've ever heard of Danganronpa, it's a game series about kids being forced to kill each other in a school where there's an evil bear and he's trying to get all the kids to kill each other, and he's meh. It's murder mystery. This instead, we are trapped in a school by a ghost man who says we have to kill other things in order to continue to survive for 100 days. That's why they call it the 100 Line. It's an anime game, in case that does anything for you. And we have a lot of fun with that, so maybe you'll tune in for that. One last reminder before we finish up here for the night, friends, is that a part of why I'm doing this here tonight is that I'm trying to hype up the fact that next week we're going to be doing a live stream signing of Pierce posters. You're interested in getting, maybe either for yourself or maybe for a kiddo or a friend for the holidays, a signed poster of either SMP Pierce with a sheep and a yes shirt right there, or of Minor Demons Pierce right here. You can see with the old with Johnny Cat there. Or other posters. You can go check them out over on my Streamly page. There's a link to that both in the description and at the top of chat right now. And if you click on that, you can go check out the various options. There's also an option for video shout-outs. So if you want like a video of me answering your question, or of doing like a silly little thing that you want me to do, little skits and stuff, be sure to check that out. Pick it up, because it'll be next Thursday. So less than a week from now, we'll be doing that whole thing over there, or over here on YouTube. And you'll be able to see your poster signed live. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. First time in live. That's okay, Andrea. Yeah. Just in general, keep chat to stuff you wanna chat about. You know. I know it's fun to put the emotes, but emotes are more of a react to a thing that's happening kind of thing instead of just posting them just because you want to. If that makes sense. But yeah, that will just about do it here for the most part, friends. But thank you so much for hanging out with us here today. I had fun. I hope you did too. Can you get a shout out right here at the end? You caught it right at the end. Afton fam, hello. Hi. Hope you're having fun. What was it I was going to look at? Not that. Let's look at this. There we go. Cool. And hey, we made some further progress on Infinifarm. We were, I think, at the start of this like gap over there, and now we are all the way down here. Everything okay with me so far? Yeah, we're doing good. I've just been live for like 2 hours, and I'm starting to turn into a pumpkin, and I'm getting hungry. So I will probably be quitting it out here, friends, relatively soon. But I, again, appreciate you spending the time here, and I hope you do consider picking up one of them posters, because those help support my streaming and my career and all that, and it would mean a lot to me. And Belltoad, hello, and Ariam, hello. I wasn't doing shout-outs. I was doing you might have noticed, but I did a whole thing where I said, I'm not doing shout-outs. Insert shouted out name here. It was a joke. I was doing a little goofy little gag, you know, where I was pretending to not do them, but then I was doing, I'm the joke man. I do joke things. I make funny joke. So go back in VOD and you'll catch me saying, I won't do that. Name. Can't wait for your live stream next week. I'm glad you're excited about it. I'm excited too, and I hope you guys will tune in for that. Even if you don't pick up a poster, it should still be a fun stream. So, yeah. All right. You know what? I'm going to head back to my house so I'm not stuck in a tunnel next time I come on here. This is the third time this song's been on the stream, but I don't care because I like this song. It's nice. It's comfy. It's like putting on a nice pair of sweatpants after a hard working day, you know? Funny, I phonetically know the words to this song, but I don't actually know what any of the words mean, which is a dangerous game to play, I'm gonna say. Probably not for Cherry Tree Times because this is a song sung by actual children, but yeah, I should probably actually learn what the words mean at some point, kind of like I learned with Bakamitai. But yeah, thanks again, friends. Like I said, we're gonna be streaming later here tonight, later on Twitch tonight. So if you're interested in stuff about, especially seeing my wife, you can come on over. Just know about the Twitch stuff that I don't talk about Aphmau stuff over there. I like to focus on the games we're playing over there and stuff like that. So, yeah, we usually don't talk about Aphmau things there. But whenever I'm streaming over here, feel free, if that makes sense. Sorry, friends. I see a lot of people going like, "Oh my God, I made it! It's here!" But I'm just finishing up for the night. But thank you for spending time here, and thank you for making it fun. I do appreciate you taking the time. Okay, yeah, let's finish out here. This is called Cherry Tree Times. It's from the Katamari Damacy soundtrack, and it is very fun. You love my acting? Well, thank you. Until next time, friends. Check out Streamly, and bye!